Okay. First of all, let's scoot over to the shoebox. We'll talk to him on the way back. I want to get that pump shotty. Quick save. It's gonna be at least as big as that, I would think. So, do those not stack? Okay, good. I didn't have any shotgun shells in that either, so. I won't have any wasted sitting in it. We'll talk to him after we grab the pump shotty. And then I think we'll do this DLC, whatever that is.
I'm sure Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Hell yes. Ooh, it came with 6 shots too. Oops. Quick slot that. Okay, let's talk to Ilmo and then we'll do the DLC thing.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the cult of the tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
I thought they were
Certain
the good
folks around
guys.
here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Okay, there's some profiling to do.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Does the ritual cure the Taken? Can they cure Alex Casey? All those are still for later. That'd be who's involved? No. There we go. There we go. Core ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. There we go. And then to destroy Taken. Okay, let's... resave over my last thing. Okay, I'm way ahead in Alan Wake. I should play through Saga until I get till her part 8. But let's play through this.
What happened at the lake house?
Right. You've seen firsthand how complicated and messy the FBC's cases are. But this story should help you learn that things can always get weirder. This isn't the Bureau's first time in Bright Falls. 1970, 76, 8... Last one was in 2010. It's not exactly clockwork, but this town sees way more altered world events than most. We knew it was just a matter of time before the lake picked it up again. After the AWE in 2010, the FBC's research department set up a facility, the Lake House, to study the threshold in Cauldron Lake, find better ways to contain the entity inside. Your tax dollars at work. When we detected a spike in paranatural activity at Cauldron Lake, before I even knew you were on this case, Saga, the Lake House was my first stop. I was short-handed, hoped they could spare some help, maybe give us some intel on the situation.
I bet Saga's gonna have to go there.
If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, Saga, I would have just kept on driving. This is Agent Kieran Estevez responding to an AWE alert in the vicinity. I need to speak with the Marmons. So much for the welcome wagon. You all set up the perimeter. We're on the threshold's doorstep, so keep your eyes peeled.
Yes, ma'am.
Return addendum, the lake house. What do I got? I got a pistol and some trauma pads.
This shouldn't take long, okay? You see anything, radio me. The lake house was run by the research department.
5 miles an hour.
And investigations don't really see eye to eye. What they call science, I call a violation of Bureau protocol and human decency. Classic interdepartmental drama. Your FBI saga, you know how it goes. Now, in retrospect, my low opinion of the research department may have clouded my judgment.
I wonder if it's called the Lake House because of, like, the oldest house. I think that was what the place in control was called. But I could be wrong. Is there anything I can do with this? No. I kind of like this setup with the lake bridge across. It's interesting.
Hello?
Please wait
Agent
here.
Kieran Estevez, Investigations Department.
Service hatch. Security check.
No one wants to check the individual carrying a firearm into a restricted government facility? No? Okay, well, it was definitely going in the report.
Pistachios. Potato chips. Crackers. No doodling. Good news. HQ still dark. Pie was good. More pie for the rest of us. We have coffee. Deer Fest this week. Bad news. HQ still dark. Nut allergy bad. No Ama beer. It's good. Tried it. The artist is something. Someone stole the black whiteboard marker. All vacation time canceled.
Hello, and welcome to another exciting day here at the Lake House. As I'm sure you know, I am Dr. Jules Marmont, and this is my wife,
Dr. Diana Marmont.
and together we are the heads of research at this facility. We want to thank you all for helping us break new ground in our study of Cauldron Lake.
That's right, Jules. But don't let our exciting work in threshold regulation and dimensional coupling keep you from observing the proper safety protocols.
You said it, Diana. We run a tight ship here at the Lake House. So, always remember the 3 S's. Safety, security, and censorship.
It's a C. It's a C.
What? Yeah, that is the joke, Diana.
Well, it's a stupid fuck.
Wonderful joke, Jules. We'll see you down there.
Yeah, that seems healthy.
Yeah, they seem fine. I'm sure they're fine. Man, this is really like a fucking bunker, isn't it? What's here? Oldest house. To all staff, on-site observation teams report that the oldest house is still under active lockdown. Status of Director Trench, management team, and all personnel inside the oldest house at this time of lockdown's initiation remains unknown. Observation teams have detected fluctuations in the redacted field originating from the oldest house as of redacted, increasing in strength as it loops through a specific pattern every redacted hours. These readings are currently being analyzed by research staff in the Boston office. Any personnel with information pertaining to the signal should contact them immediately. Sincerely, Ava Ramani, Supervisor Agent. So this is happening probably right after Control, or maybe even during. Ooh,
That's
map.
handy. An experiment. That bodes well.
Experiment in progress. Donuts and shit. Okay, it looked like, yeah, there's a...
Dr. Marmont's not here. Nobody is? I'll have to check downstairs.
Barrows University, on the recommendation of the facility and by the virtue and of the authority vested in them by trustees of Barrows University, have conferred on Jules Francis Marmont the degree of Doctor of Applied Science and is entitled to all rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Notice of appointment from Dr. Casper Darling, head of research, to Dr. Jules Marmont, appointment as facility head. The senior leadership of the
working on the lower levels.
Bureau of
I'll need to head
Control has determined to appoint Dr. Jules Marmont as head of research at the facility at Cauldron Lake, Washington. The appointment will be shared with Diana Marmont, effective upon the facility's completion on July 18th. This exception, Federal Bureau of Control Special Service Certificate, this exceptional contribution certificate is rewarded to Jules Francis Marmont in grateful recognition of his outstanding contributions to the Bureau's scientific endeavors. Was there something over here? No. To my new fellow head of the lake house, love, Diana. Science fact of the day.
Changing passwords,
Permanent set of digits at the beginning of the password followed by numbers that change daily. Do not use birthdays, the current date, phone numbers, etc., etc. Please also remember that for the time being, passwords are not to exceed 6 digits. So I'm gonna have to figure out the password from shit around here, I'm guessing. Yep. Whoops. September 14th, 2023. It's specifically pointing out that she was 38. $14, 38, 23, maybe?
Nope.
No.
That's not right.
Oops.
Damn it.
could it be? It wouldn't be as simple as 14/20/23, would it?
Come on.
No. Okay, so don't use birthdays, the current date, or phone numbers. So you got to figure out what. I am assuming it's going to be the something and then 38, because they're recommending a permanent set of digits as the beginning. I'm going to assume he did not use the date. I'm going to assume 38 is correct. Are there any dates over here? July 18th. So that would be 7/18. Let's try 07/18/38. Haha! Unlock door. Please remember to lock your computer before leaving your station for any amount of time. Changing your password daily does not improve your facility's security if you leave your computer open. Project Arbutus has officially requested we return the pages. We aren't using them for our work on Project Ramos. So, does next Wednesday work? Go fuck yourself, Jules. I apologize for the difficulty my wife is presenting, Harry. I believe she is suggesting I would take her project's budget. An unfair and preposterous accusation, though I am confident you understand that. I would be happy to meet and discuss the annual budget. It is, of course, the head of research job to oversee such work. Maybe Diana is no longer up to the task. I am too busy to attend meetings. Just use the budget from last year, but make sure to specify that a specific percentage of the research budget is to go towards Project Arbutus, so certain individuals won't be tempted to slow down their competition by stealing resources. Well, we opened the door, which I assume is, I actually don't know what door that could be, unless it was the elevator door, but it could be this door. It was this door.
Hey, get back, Snickers.
Okay. Had a short interruption there, but
This should come in handy.
maybe I'll edit that out, maybe I won't. We'll see. I probably won't. You're just gonna have to deal with me standing there staring at nothing for a second. So that was a key card.
And I'm gonna take a shower.
Let's see. That probably will get us through the elevator. It's weird that that computer unlocks the security room too. You'd think it'd just be like a key or a D-pad or a key card. probably another spot to get the map. We're at ground right now. Yeah, let's go to -1 first.
As soon as I got in that elevator, my bad news detector started going nuts. Estevez
I've
to
only
team,
got
something's going on in the
24
lake
rounds.
house. I want all nearby agents to. Oh shit!
Uh-oh. Well. We're on -1.
Agent Estevez, what's your status?
Uh-oh.
Sublevel 5. Staff should seek shelter immediately.
We have a situation in the lake house. All agents converge on the facility now.
That's Scratch.
Belay that order.
Are we in a... Fuck, what's it called?
A threshold event had hit the lake house. Now, it was the Marmont's problem. Our mission was outside.
Not an overturn.
What the fuck was that?
Overlap? Are we in an overlap? It looks like we might be in an overlap.
I need to get back to the elevator.
Progress towards goal. Various avenues of research being pursued. Recently, one such avenue has yielded unexpected results. The research into nursery rhymes, depicted by Dr. Marmont, led by Dr. Campbell, as an art to be shown viability and his ability to connect with Cauldron Lake threshold. As a result, the nursery rhyme findings will now be carried forward by co-heads of research and incorporated in ongoing research across the lake house. Effective immediately, research teams will be briefed on how to utilize the effective elements of the nursery rhymes into their own work. Note, Dr. Campbell and his team are being reassigned. They will continue to develop their work on nursery rhymes outside the lake house. Any exposure risks related to performing confidential work outside the facility's premises have been acknowledged and accepted by the co-heads of research. Signed, Dr. Diana Marmont, co-head of research. Dr. Jules Marmont, co-head of research. Threshold Linking Experiment Progress Report. The work to create a stable link between our reality and that of the redacted continues. Progress is good, with all teams reporting high confidence that a successful connection will soon be possible. Recent efforts in utilizing the paintings produced by Subject P to adjust reality in such a way that achieves our goals were unsuccessful. However, the results allowed us to discard that avenue of research and focus solely on a much more viable one. Our new hypothesis states that the threshold's energy and thus its reality-altering effect are drawn pieces of art that contain significant level of emotion. This is supported by the clear trend of data we have gathered over the years. If we can identify and quantify the emotion of an art piece, our work will speed up considerably. Work has already proceeded with an immediate focus on developing devices capable of measuring the level of emotion in any given piece of art. For now, our research will continue to focus solely on the art produced by Subject P, with no pieces of this have yielded successful results outside of their assistance in discovering the redacted pages. His proven status as a Paranatalian makes this work the most suitable research material. I think that was probably the way forward, but I want to investigate all this. Oh, what's this? Is that an ammo box? Well, there's no ammo in it.
That is not a regulation FBC weapon.
Find a way to get the gun by exploring
Can't
the
open it from this
facility.
side.
That was weird.
Okay. Priority 1, get the lights on. Standing around in the dark near Cauldron Lake, not smart?
I do not know where this is supposed to go.
The way I saw it,
Unknown
News?
weapon in there.
the elevator liked to disappear.
I do not know where I'm supposed to put this. But I don't like the sounds I'm hearing around me very much. Do I put it here? This looks right. There we go. There. Lights on.
At least the elevator's back.
But I want that unknown weapon, so... Oh, hey. I'll go a little bit overtime just because I got interrupted and muted myself and was just standing there for a bit, so, I am going to do a quick... Let's see over here.
First off, a huge thank you to everyone here. The Lake House has made amazing strides in researching the AWE here at Cauldron Lake. Great work, team. I wanted to come in person so I could check in on the latest work. I won't get in the way. It's not our view, so no reason to be scared. Do you hear that, Drs. Marmot? While I'm here, I want to focus on the relationship between the Shadow and the AWE site below the lake. The theory that the Shadow even originates from the dimension this threshold is tapping into is compelling. Eventually, I want to understand how this dimension manages to convert subjective elements like art into objective reality. What are the constraints of this phenomenon? Can it, say, create altered items or even objects of power simply by manifesting them via a piece of art? These are the things we need to know to accurately classify the Shadow. I mean, that name is not very scientific. I mean, I came up with that. Shadow. So, any and all proposals are welcome. Anything testing art's effect on reality by using the Shadow's energy is preferred. To find answers, we'll first need a lot of data. No wrong answers. And when I return to the oldest house, I'll take back anything we end up with to run against a classified project called Hedron to build a comparative data set. I wish I could tell you more. It's very, very exciting. Non-physical forces impacting. No, sorry, I really can't. It is. You know what? Maybe some of you can come visit. We'll have to get you clearance, of course, but maybe that can. You know what? I don't want to take the entire day talking. So, the Shadow represents a whole new area of research, and I couldn't be more excited to start digging in. It's a great new world.
The Lake House's research went way beyond studying Cauldron Lake's threshold. Playing with paranatural forces. It never goes well, Saga. This is exactly why we lock up people like Wake.
Did I let loose whatever fucking monster I hear? That's 5 minutes over. We'll call it there. And I'll see you in the next one.